Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Give double honor to apostles and elders, a great millstone, and peace and blessings to you, brothers and sisters out there. That's in truth and sincerity. And this lesson gonna be about. This is a redo because um, I did this lesson like 2 days ago, but the audio on the video wasn't even on there because I did the video, and I forgot to turn on my mic, or just some nonsense like that. But this what you see on the screen here is from Ferguson, Missouri, and probably an agent provocateur or something of that sort set this up, But really, this is a sign, we're getting close to the end, because some of the men of the Lord are gonna be beheaded and stuff like that, and other stuff, you know. Agent provocateur could set this up, or anybody, really. And what an agent provocateur is somebody like, how they got with these protests out here and stuff with Black Lives Matter or whatever, da 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 da. They got police amongst the crowds, and they like set them up. And what happens is they got police amongst the crowds or whatever, and they're just doing random shit. And then like for example, like this Edomite was knocking out glass at the AutoZone, and no black people was doing it. There was knocking glass at the AutoZone, and no black folks was doing it. And then he left the scene and walked off the scene, and then the black people were trying to figure out what he was doing. The Jakes were trying to figure out what he was doing, and then that's when, that's a prime example of agent provocateur. Another one is when the people that wasn't even Jakes was spraying Black Lives Matter on the building, and the Jakes was like, what the hell you doing? We didn't ask you to do that, And then now Jake's gonna get blamed for that shit. So that's why it's not wise to protest or riot. But I'm about to go ahead and get into these scriptures. And hold on, I'm about to pull that right now. Hold on, Salat. Hold on, real quick. All right. This is being faithful unto death, because we might have to be faced with this. We might have to be faced with this or something of this sort, anything. This is 2 Maccabees 7:1. And it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. So they were trying to make them, taste swine's flesh, which is pigs and shit. Let me go into that scripture. The whole chapter is a good story on faith, and more so keeping the faith until death. So if you want, a good story on faith, go to 2 Maccabees 7:1. 2 Maccabees in chapter 7. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel, and with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. So what that's saying is the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. Those that die doing the work of the Lord will be risen first. So if any of you brothers or me anyway, anyone, it's a lot, pass away in the truth, the Lord gonna remember what you did. You're gonna be risen first. Alright, this is Revelations 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. So the white man, when he come down, Esau, the so-called white man, when he come down with great wrath, he's gonna start sending niggas to FEMA camps. Put them in prison, concentration camps, or whatever. That you may be tried. So you're gonna be tried, and you should have tribulation 10 days. And that could be anything. 10 just means completion, I believe. be though faithful unto death. So we're supposed to be faithful unto our last breath, our last second of life, and I will give thee a crown of life. So just what that's saying is Esau will put some of the men of the Lord into concentration camps where they'll be tortured, some beheaded, Revelations 20:4, etc. The 10 days are metaphorical. That's absolutely right. Alright, this is hold on. Revelation 6:9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of Yahweh, and for the testimony which they held. Yeah, so this is basically saying slain mean killed, slaughtered, slain, you know. Alright, this is Revelations 14:13. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them. So if all the men that pass away in the truth, or whatever, and, your works follow you. Lord, remember all the times you done logged on to your truth account on YouTube, and you sat down and did a hour video or a 30-minute video or something of that sort. This he remembers all the time you just sat down and took time out of your day to put his work first and him first. So he'll remember that. Alright. And that's why that's why it says your works will follow you, because he'll remember it. You're like, oh yeah, that's da 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 da. He did the work first. He did the work. He finished in the truth. No, da 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 da. Yeah. Alright, this is Revelations 20:4. And I saw the thrones upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of Yahweh, which have not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. And then it's twofold. Some of the elect men will have to die for this truth, but they will be risen up first. That's 1 Thessalonians 4:16. The souls of them that were beheaded, the apostles that were put to death 2,000 years ago, had not worshipped the beast. The apostles didn't follow the Roman system in their lives before, neither had received his mark. The apostle will not be taking the chip in this life. The image represents the image of Roman Empire, and e.g., its laws, legislation, and architecture. I cannot talk today. And that's in parentheses, 1 Maccabees 18:3-16. The Roman Empire has been reincarnated today as America. Alright. We'll try to go into something else real quick. Let's see. I was gonna go into the I wasn't gonna go into destruction, but I've been in that a lot. I wanted to just, trying to change it up a bit, kinda. The elect. So I'm gonna go into the elect real quick and then wrap this up. This is Isaiah 10:22. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea. So you can't count the sand of the sea. You can't count sand. That's crazy. You be crazy as hell, and you be forever trying to count sand. Yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness. And a remnant means a small amount. Alright, this is Daniel 12:3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn made to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. And that's the elect. Alright, this is 2 Esdras 2:45. He answered and said unto me, me. These be they that put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and had confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receive palms. This is Matthew 24:31. He shall send angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to another. So when the salvation comes, when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua cracks some clouds and them chariots and him and all them all them angels and stuff got coming, there's gonna be brothers getting saved from all parts of the heavens. And, that's talking about the skies. All right, this is Romans 9:27. That says, and Salaki if I mispronounced that wrong. Also, a crowd concerning Israel, though the number of children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. Come, and that's quoting Isaiah 10:22. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant shall return. The consumption decree shall overflow with righteousness. Come. Yeah, it's just basically saying that only our people, we had a huge nation, but only a few of our people gonna be saved. And this is the last scripture. This is Ephesians 1:4. According as he had chosen us in him for the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. That's absolutely right. And with all that being said, I would give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, and give double honor to apostles, elders, a great millstone, and shalom to you, brothers and sisters out there. Hold the faith. We almost home, for real, though. But shalom.